looking at these pictures and reminding back in your college career, or if you're in college, how many of you remember what kind of stresses you went through? There are many different kinds of stresses that college students go through, and there is a variety that we will be able to fit under the 4 categories of stress. That there was a study done by Shannon Ross, Bradley Nibbling, and Teresa Heckert, and they asked 100 students what stressed them out the most. So I'm going to ask you guys and see if we can fit them under the 4 categories. What are some of the stresses you experience in college? Tests. Okay, that would be under academic. Keep shouting them out, guys.
We had a fat girl on our bowling team.
Okay, so team members. Anyone else?
Car problems.
Sorry, what?
Car problems.
Car problems, okay. That'll go under environment.
Not getting enough sleep.
I had to
Okay.
eat my own cooking.
Eating and sleeping habits changed. Alright, so we got one under all of them.
Too much partying.
Parties, that would be under probably interpersonal and intrapersonal too. Okay, so as you can see, there's all the 4 areas. Some of the other ones that they listed under interpersonal were change in social activities, roommate conflicts. Intrapersonal would be new responsibilities, financial difficulties. Academic, lower grades than they anticipated, change in your major. And environment would be vacations or breaks, believe it or not. Computer problems or waiting in long lines. Now, they never gave a definition for each of these, but by looking at what's under them, we can kind of give them our own definition. Interpersonal would be the people around you and how they affect you in your life. Intrapersonal would be what your decisions are and how they affect you. Academic would be your schoolwork. And environment is everything else that's around you that you can't really control of sometimes. Now that we know we've been through all the 4 categories, we can see how we can deal with them the best. And there was a study done by the American College Health Association and the National College Health Assessment in 2012, and they asked students why they did poorly in their classes, and one of the main reasons was stress. So we can see why this is a really important topic we need to take care of. And in a book by Professor Jenny Firth Cozens and Dr. Jamie Harrison, there are 4 steps that they discussed in dealing with stress with medical students. The first step would be to recognize their stress. And that's what we've been doing here. We're recognizing where our stress fits and how to handle it. The second step would be to change your resources and capabilities. And that means how you're dealing with it. So bad would be alcohol or drugs. That's how you deal with it. The bad way. A good way would be listening to music or drinking tea or even eating healthy can help you manage your stress better. The third step would be dealing with your demands the right way. So writing down what's in priority and taking the time to take leisure time and not scheduling it. And the fourth step would be to change your perception. So recognizing your negative thoughts and changing them to positive ones. Now, if we take the time to do all these 4 steps, we will be able to deal with our stress the right way, and we will also be able to have better lives because of it. So in summary, we have discussed the 4 categories of stress and how they affect our lives, and then we've also discussed the 4 different steps we can take to handle our stress. And hopefully, because of this talk, you're able to see which stresses affect you and how you can deal with them. And finally, if you take a look at our last collage, you can see how you can deal with them and hopefully have a better life.